Welcome to Cody in the Cinema. Very excited today to show you my Orbit DVD haul. If you're unfamiliar, Orbit DVD is a great physical media retailer for movies in Asheville, North Carolina. I did a video on why you should go there, but I finally got my Chantel Ackerman, y'all. My Chantel Ackerman. I've been so excited for this. This is the Volume 2. And this is not a Criterion. This is BFI, but I have the Criterion. I love this. This is one of my favorite box sets I own. It's kind of small, but her cinema is just so thoughtful and well shot, and the compositions are just beautiful. If you like slow cinema, and this thing has a ton of her films in it. I know that Golden 80s is supposed to be really good. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I didn't order this for a while. I don't know why. I stopped myself. I think it was because it was kind of expensive, and I tend to buy smaller purchases, but it's just too good. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the purple, the light purple. This feels like her. Man, if you're into slow cinema, if you've only heard a little bit about her, don't exactly know who she is, her most famous film, of course, is won the Sight and Sound Polls Critics' Choice from 2022, I think. Jean de Monde. It's not in here, it's in the other one, but gosh, I love it. I'm so excited. I might be the only person I know that gets excited about slow cinema, except for some of you who watch my channel, but man, love it. Now, a film I really like that I found a copy of this summer on my road trip is Willow Creek, kind of switching gears on genre. This is a really cool Bigfoot found footage movie. I think this film's really underrated, really underappreciated, as is most found footage. But I got a copy, and I've only seen this on Tubi, and a really interesting, really good horror film. I'm wanting to show my wife probably tonight. And I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, you've probably heard of this if you're into this genre. A crew of horror web series travels to a legendary abandoned asylum for a live broadcast, and things take an unexpected turn when they begin to experience more than they imagine. This film is terrifying. I can't wait to watch it again. We were actually talking about going to the Trans-Allegheny Asylum, which is a few hours from where we live, and I think this is going to help with kind of that. I don't know when we're going to do that, but I love it. I love it. I haven't seen that film in a while, and I kind of don't remember a lot about it except for a few of the really creepy images. And I loved how they were just hanging out in the woods, and how it's so creepy. I listen to a lot of horror narration when I'm going to sleep, as long as I can find some that's not AI, but just hard. But that kind of makes me think of that. I found this. Finally got a copy of this film. This Tim Robbins film. Denny Aiello, I didn't know he was in it. Jacob's Ladder. Man, Siskel and Ebert, I feel like, argued over this. It's a psychological thriller about a Vietnam vet who's haunted by memories, and he has maybe some visions or PTSD. I don't know a ton about this film, but I know it's on a lot of people's lists. So I went ahead and got that. I haven't seen it. So if you like Jacob's Ladder, let me know. And some of you probably have heard of C-3PO and R2-D2 from Star Wars, and I've heard of The Hidden Fortress. And this got a BFI release, and I think it's getting another release with a larger set. But to my understanding, because I've never actually watched The Hidden Fortress, but those two Star Wars characters are based on two characters from this film. And it's the story of rival clans, hidden gold, and a princess in distress. Well, that sounds like Star Wars. It has greater impact because of George Lucas borrowing elements. Kurosawa's first film in the widescreen process telescope. Okay, and it uses the slopes of Mount Fuji, apparently, for its cinematography. Love that. I think, is that Toshiro Mifune? Probably, on the cover. Real cool looking film to me. This is one of the best hauls I've ever had that I've ordered. I just wanted some new stuff, You know how it is. I mean, how many of you are fans of the horror movie Sleepaway Camp? I had already owned a copy of this. I think I also got this from Orbit. But along the same spirit of this, I like some of the teen slashers I think are pretty good. Some of the classics. This one I really like. And I got a copy. I've only seen it once, and I enjoyed the film. I thought it was kind of funny, kind of good, kind of dark. And I'll cover a little bit of the images here just because YouTube. But the Slumber Party Massacre, I've been wanting to see that one again. Trish decides to invite her high school girls' basketball teammates for a slumber party, and there's an unexpected guest with a power drill. Yeah, I remember this guy. I thought this was a real clever one. Some of the scares and so forth. I thought it was well filmed at the time. I've only seen that one on Tubi. but I'll be interested to see if I have a similar reaction. There's one of those that takes place in the mall that I really like too. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it had like futuristic robots like going around the mall and killing everything, and it kind of was a good piece of consumer satire. Chopping Mall, I think that's what it was called. But I think these movies can be kind of clever and kind of fun to watch. If you don't take them super seriously anyway. But a film I am going to take super seriously. I just picked up a copy of Shoe Shine, and this is an Italian neorealism film, and I put this on the channel, a review. Love Shoe Shine. And somebody had told me this, and I'd already ordered it. If you like the Sika and you like that film, you got to have Umberto D. And I'd already, I'd ordered it, which is awesome. I've seen I've seen like 15 minutes of this a long time ago. Another non-professional actor and his dog are struggling to make ends meet in this film. And I've seen clips of it from my voyage to Italy, which I talk about on my channel all the time. But I've been tired of not having a copy. I finally got one. This copy is not in the best shape. It is used, and it is a DVD. So, it's what Orbit had, but it was only a few bucks, and I just been wanting to see this. This is an old DVD of it, but Umberto D, I'm really excited about, especially since I just really enjoyed Shoe Shine. But yeah, this was an awesome haul for me. A lot of different variations. I feel like around August or September, I really start wanting to watch like outdoors slasher horror. And I also feel like I end up with movies like Shoe Shine. I don't know. Maybe it's a time. Maybe it's because it's like cooling down eventually, and it makes you introspective. I don't know what it is. About time for an Ozu film. I've just watched one that I'm going to put a video out about, some Japanese films, but it might be time for an autumn afternoon. I don't know. What are y'all watching? Let me know in the comments what you've been picking up in your thrift hauls or in your movie hauls and your collections. Lots of you have great collections out there. Click the like button for me, the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't to Cody in the Cinema.